our Lord was present at the wedding feast in Cana of Galilee. So may your Holy Spirit be with us at this wedding feast. Pray that you would bless these things to our use as your blessing upon this cake. Bless all who has provided for us. We pray that you will make us all mindful of the needs of others and grant the day in whose honor we are going to eat and drink. May they faithful together unto their life's end. We ask these mercies through your Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
On such an occasion, there must be preference, and so naturally, the tables where the bride and groom will not have to walk to get their meal, and the table where the bride and groom's parents are will not have to walk to get their meal. And I'm told there are some other reserved tables. Now, if you think you are important enough to be seated at the reserved table, then I suggest that you don't walk. On the other hand, if you don't think you are, we are going to proceed table by table so as to proceed slowly and get it done efficiently. This is not loving, of giving, and of sharing. And that is the cutting of the cake. We're going to ask Gordon and Julie to proceed to where the cake is and to demonstrate to us all the business of loving, giving, and sharing.
Number one.
I should tell you that Gordon is one of six, and the other siblings are Patrick Roberta, there's Hillary, Walter, and there's Wall, Lawrence, and Brian. You may proceed. No motion from the stand. Remember, it's a demonstration of sharing and giving and loving. That's what the book said today when I did the research. A little help to a little help. Man, you can't be allowed to do everything. It is now fashionable for the women to help out. This time around, one thing did it. Very fast. In my research today, I was told also to tell the groom that when people think they were to kiss, because it has been known in some weddings for the glasses to be smashed. Every one of you got this. We've had the demonstration of loving, giving, and sharing. And now we proceed to the toasts. The first toast is to the bride's parents. going to ask Mrs. Vera Robinson to act.
I want to unite know that I am Loxley's sister, so it gives me added pleasure to be here. Just a little bit about Loxley. Loxley grew up in a humble, Christian, respectful home, where he was taught to develop good habits and appreciate the finer qualities of life. Love, kindness, humility, dignity, sharing with family and friends, respect for his elders and others was instilled in him at an early age. Those were the days when older people could correct a child without parents getting upset. You had to respect them as you walk on the road or at the school. His family was closely linked on. He was also taught that no man was too good to carry his own basket, and that he should learn to do things for himself and not always rely on others, and that he could achieve high standards if he worked hard enough. Loxley was not born into a rich family, but that did not matter. The principles, as I said, that were already instilled in him stood him in good stead. At an early age, it was evident that given the opportunity, he would excel in his studies. Today, those goals have been achieved, as evident in the work he's doing now in trying to help others along the way to success. Formerly, I don't know who said it, but it is said that when one marries, you lose a son or you lose a daughter or a brother. In the marriage of Loxley and Pauline, we didn't lose a son or a brother, but we gained a sister. Pauline came into our family many years ago. And if we had any misgivings about our relationship with her, because you know how sometimes in-laws are, and you get all fearful and you're wondering what is going to happen. Those fears were quickly dispelled, because we have found Pauline to be a loving, caring, industrious, and a happy person. One you could always depend on. Her home was always open to us, even at short notice. And along with Loxley and herself and children, she made us very comfortable. We can recall the family getting together, staying overnight at her home, and actually she promised after we had dinner. Always there for us. Telephone call, we call it not very often, but often enough. And Paulie's always anxious to know what's happening to the other side of the family, whether in New York or in St. Anne's Bay. And this caring she has extended to her friends as well. Friends that she has made over the years, trustworthy, who she can also depend on. She has shared in our joys and sorrows, and has always been very supportive of us. Like Loxley, she hails from a family who places much emphasis on good family relationship. Pauline has excelled in her career, and they have both carried and and name for themselves in their separate fields of endeavor and continue to play an important role in developing others so as to enrich the society and the world at large. The principles and good examples set by their parents and adapted by them have enabled them to train their own children to meet the challenges of this life. I believe Dr. Pauling's motto has been the words of this way: I shall pass this way but once. Any good thing therefore that I can do, or any kindness that I may show, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. May God continue to bless you both and endow you with health, wealth, and long life. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me and let us rise as we drink to the health of Loxley and Pauling.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Come on, man. Go. That's it. The most of it was getting lost.
As well. You who know Loxley is quite surprised that no mention was made of his domino playing, or of his tennis activities, or of his love of classical music. Indeed, the second or third time I met Gordon, it's almost unusual thing. We were at Loxley's home. The television had no sound. There was a tennis game watching. There was a tennis game on there. And Loxley and Gordon were watching the thing. No sound, and they just looked. And I said to myself, that guy is grand, you know? And that wasn't enough. Loxley put on some classical music. And Gordon said, that's what I love. We shall see if he continues to advise. Now we're going to ask Mr. Gooden to bring us to the groom's parents. Gooden.
Master of ceremonies, brilliant bride and handsome groom, ladies and gentlemen. When I was asked to carry out this very pleasurable duty, I was advised that I should be brief. But the person who advised me doesn't know me very well. Because those who know me very well know that I have always kept my speeches in proportion with my stature. This evening I deem it a signal honor to speak on behalf of the parents of the group. I think I am qualified to do so because I believe I know the father of the group longer than I dare to say anybody here, anybody else. I know him before he knew his wife and before I knew my wife. And we go back to the better part of 45 years. You see, we were students together in a certain institution. And one of the things that struck me about him when I met him was his discipline, his orderliness, his sense of commitment, and his devotion to duty. And We developed this relationship over the years, and it became stronger and stronger, and we worked together as colleagues. And I have found in Herbert Hood a real gentleman. He, with his wife Edna, who is a beautiful homemaker, have reared a family of 6 children, 6 beautiful children. You know, my friend, in these days when we talk about parenting, an art that is becoming lost, I can tell you that good parenting is typified in Herbert and Edna Colton. They have instilled in their children Christian values, values of good manners, of caring, of thinking of the other person, of the golden rule. And I would dare say that these children, not only are they making their places in the world, but they are setting examples for other young people to follow. There are, and I would advise the young ladies around, that there are 3 others as handsome as boys, waiting to be taken. And that there is, for the young men, a beautiful daughter, very charming daughter, at the end of this table. And you watch, because they are going to be very good husbands and a good wife. Because the Coltons have not spared themselves in training and growing up their children, not only in the observation of the Lord, but with due respect to other people. It is therefore a pleasure for me to ask you to join with me and stand and raise your glasses in a toast to Herbert and Edna. Herbert and Edna.
We shall move on, and we now going to have a toast to the bride by Alison Allison.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've only seen Gordon and Julie kiss, 3 times for the night. So in order to give you some inspiration, I think we should sing our I was honored when Julie wrote me and asked me to give the toast to her tonight. I think when I was thinking about what to say, the only thing that popped in my mind was friends, and how valuable, good, and dear, and long-lasting friends are. Julie and I, and also my other friend, Beverly Walling Anderson, we were thinking about today, go back over 20 years, and I think the 2 of them are perhaps my longest friends. It's not Beverly's night tonight, so I won't talk about her. But Julie started her night, and I wish you all the best. A lot of times when women get engaged and they get married, all of us women say, "Why, you're lucky, you know, man. You get a husband." Well, Gordon, tonight I'm going to say, you're very lucky because you're getting a very, very special person. And I hope you understand. Julie and I think when I think of Julie as a friend, I think of the word loyalty. I have gone away and come back summers, and I don't really live in Jamaica anymore. But regardless of whatever happens, whenever I land in Jamaica, there's one person who I know I will hear from without a doubt, and that's Julie. And we pick up where we left off, no matter what. From the days on the university when Beverly lived in between the two of us, all the way up until now, I think that we've had a great time. Riding our bicycles when we were in primary and prep school, up and down campus, getting all the good exercise that we want to get now. Going through common entrance, we all went to different high schools, but somehow on the weekends we always got together, talking about boys, making those anonymous phone calls to the guys who used to I'm sorry, Gordon, you aren't along the way.
You know what I'm saying.
And then truly, when I was moving from Miami to Gainesville, I don't know if you remember the trip, but she drove with me up with my stuff in my car in the middle of the night. I don't think our parents knew about it. Driving along about 5 hours drive on the Florida Turnpike. I don't know if you remember all the deep conversations we had in that drive. But Julie, I just want to wish you love, happiness. I know you'll get the blessings from the Almighty. And I feel sad tonight because an era has ended, but then I realize a new era has begun. So I'm wishing you all the best. Good luck, although I don't think you need any luck, but all the best. And cheers. Please raise me glasses for Julie.
Julie and Beverly and Allison. I will tell you my stories. My stories go back to naughty children. That's why I will tell you my story. I will, however, use the opportunity to give advice. I think if at my age and your asked to be an MC, we should give advice. Because I know some of you like your And in my research today, I was told in the group, Gordon, resist the temptation to buy a boat. That was in the book. And I felt I should tell you, don't buy a boat. I think I should also tell you, Gordon, don't leave a ring in the bathtub. That too was in the book. And Gordon said also, put the toilet seat down. I gave to Beverly and Leroy. Remember to flush. Finally, who said also, find the friend who owns the truck. And why? And now we're going to us. Mr. Chen to raise a toast to the groom. Mr. Chen.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a point in today's ceremony when Reverend was referred to Gordon St. Alvin DC. So I said to myself, Gordon St. Alvin DC. You laugh. You couldn't be speaking about Jigo. I've known Jigo and Sam for quite some time. And he will know God St. Alvin. A few years ago, a group of us used to get together and play Kalu. And Jigo, the dog, would come last every time. I don't
only does that, I mean, dead last. When they only came to the store on 100 pounds, he would be the thousands. You know what I mean? But speaking to G on a number of occasions, something, invariably that's some bars. I realized that G was a lousy calculator. But he was so probably screaming and pushing and adjusting for the car. He screaming that would make it real. And he just never allowed himself to be today. Gino would always allow the ladies to go first. But I get to know Gino. This aspect of his character that makes him special. In the society in which we live, the middle class, it's easy to become very cynical, to become callous. We have to resist this temptation. It is God's nature to rise above the sea. To meet the urgencies and confrontations of modern with calm and control. God is the name of that rare type of man who manners, civility, and chivalry have meaning.
Gentlemen, ladies, Jamaica must be in for a great future. I mentioned Splash. It's a cool name, but very. And now we're going to ask Patrick Oldham to raise a toast to the bridesmaids.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here to celebrate the marriage of God and Julie. And I recall the last wedding I went to, they told me that there were 3 rings in every marriage: an engagement ring, a wedding ring, and a soft ring. But from personal experience, I have not yet experienced a soft ring. I guess there isn't any truth to that. I've told everybody it's not to make their speeches long. I'm one of those people who you don't have to tell. Short speeches are my hallmark. And I would like at this time to say what a wonderful job the bridesmaids have done. They are quite charming and quite accomplished young ladies. And at this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to raise their glasses along with me and to say thanks and all the best for them in the future. And may their lives continue to be healthy and prosperous. Thank you.
Bringing up to date on my research, being more than a theoretician, being a practical guide, I decided I had to go to the field. And in the field, I discovered that Pauline and Loxley have been married for some 31 years. And indeed, next week, Wednesday, I believe, is their 31st anniversary. Long time. And if I can say to Patrick, they probably had the engagement ring and the wedding ring. And I suspect they have also had the suffering, but they don't look so bad. So when suffering comes, taking in stride, it causes you to grow stronger. And when you overcome, you feel all the better for it. If I said that right to you, then I'm going to ask Tony to bring very special greetings from Barbados. Tony? When I announced it was Tony's birthday and I could see the pain on his face, absolute pain, Tony, I apologize.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bishop. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here in Jamaica. And well represented here tonight by the Barbados. We have some greetings here from someone who wished that they could have been here from Barbados, but unfortunately they couldn't be. This is directed to Julie and to Rohan Gale. And these greetings are from somewhat unusual form. They're in poetry. And let me just confess to say that I am no poet. I will do my best. It says they're especially for you. To Julie. To Julie, I can't believe it. Is this my little Julie, so matured and grown up? You are still as warm and affectionate as ever. You have matured into a fine and sophisticated young lady. I am pleased, I am proud of you. You are independent and ambitious, and air of professionalism surrounds everything you do. You carry all the social etiquette and graces of this life to a T. You are well trained and mannered, you walk with dignity and grace. You are so refined. Your loyalty and integrity stand out. Your honesty and inner beauty shine forth. All your gracious qualities abound. Your devotion to family and friend alike is great. You are indeed a picture of elegance. I am happy you have met someone like Gordon. You two seem equally matched. It is as if God made you two for each other. Your charming personality flash and glamour. You are both endearing and enchanting, understanding and giving to each other, for the devotion to each other. It is admirable. Your love is passionate, your fine qualities are so real. Today is the most beautiful day in your life. I know you look so radiantly lovely, so exquisitely blissful. No superlatives can adequately describe you. So immaculately dressed as a true, pure and innocent bride before your darling husband. When you enter this edifice with your radiant smile and beautiful face, you represent God's gift of man. May all your ambitions and aspirations be achieved. May you have a lifetime of happiness together. Gordon, I say to you, you have a priceless, beautiful treasure. Treasure her, you have a touch of class. May it always last. God bless you. There's nobody else to say. Thank you.
I too would just like to reiterate I'm coming to the end, and if one does research, one does get it all out. Obviously knows all about that. I discovered that Gordon was head boy, and that he proposed at Devon House. And so, to those of you who are still single, you take someone to Devon House, or better yet, get them to Devon House. Check if they are a head boy. And if you get those two things correct, go for it. What other things? My research, oh yes. It also said it is not fashionable to speak about children on occasions in the modern world. But in the old traditional weddings, it was fashionable to say to the bride and groom, have children. And so, since I'm a traditionalist, I would say, have children. To Gordon, 6 is a big bunch. But, go for it. Final bits from the research. It said, tell the bride and groom, call your mother and dad. Call them often, and if you are overseas, pay for the call. It also said, read to your children, sing to your children, listen to your children, listen to the birds and leaves, look at nature, and remember, no dying person ever said, if only I had spent more time in the office, and therefore enjoy yourself. Gordon, the floor is yours.
My wife and I. Since I have so many people to thank, I might as well just get right into it. Mr. and Mrs. Midler, who I like to say thanks, not only for their lovely daughter, but also for the wonderful reception. To my parents, who have given and continue to give unending support to Julie and myself. I'd also like to say thanks to the Reverend Canon God for appreciating Mr. Dwight McLean providing the music of the church, and to Miss Michelle Tibbles for the part she played in the ceremony of the candles and the help she provided in general. Special thanks also to Dr. Marshall Hall, who, for Master of Ceremonies and being his usual self, has helped to keep the moonlight and the proceedings moving at a steady pace. Thanks also to Mr. David Green and his daughter, Mrs. Susan Horton, for their lovely solos. I should thank Mr. Cunning here for his work. What he had to say about it was so much and so involved and so complimentary. I think we should give him a round of applause. To Miss Julia Robinson and Mr. John Alexander for the class. John, I hope you've gotten everything on tape. The flowers for the bridal party of the church decorations were provided by Mrs. Marjorie Horton and Mrs. Betty Cameron. She set up the decorations for the reception, and the decorations are all very beautiful, thank you. Equally as beautiful are the bridesmaids' dresses. Thank you, Mrs. Heather Williams. Thanks must also go to Mrs. Cyril Wallen, who prepared the cake, and to Mr. Paul Cater, of photographer, and a dear friend of mine. And to the ushers, Camille, Derek, Alan, Paula, Rod, and Lawrence. And to Mr. Bobby Moore for the news. And to everybody else who helped so willingly, Mr. Stephen Sykes, Mr. Andrew Guy Smith, Martha Choi, Mrs. Janet Hall, Mrs. Sherry Watson, Mrs. Pamela Lindo, thanks to you. And last but by no means least, I'd like to thank Mr. Richard Chen for the way he spoke about me. I am still blushing for the word. Thank you, Richard Chen. To the 14th hotel staff, Ernst and Gillian, a big thank you for those donations. I hope I have told anybody. I'm sure if I have to remind them of this later, it's too late. But I'm being prompted here. Thank you. I heard you. Thank you for that. Alright, I'd just like to say thanks again to all our family and friends and well-wishers. It was nice to have you all here with us this evening to celebrate women. Alright, thanks for being with us.
Cheers to this table.
The time has come to move to the other traditional things, which are throwing out the bouquet and the garden. So while they get ready to deal with the bouquet, and those people who wish to cast the bouquet need to stand up and come forward, join the line or queue. While the food gets ready to do that, I should tell you that this is sort of a keynote part of the research. I discovered that in many weddings, it is customary for the guests to pay for the cake. And indeed, it is a long and honored tradition. I should tell you also that once when I was at university, I stayed at a place called Powerhouse in Chicago. And I went, true story, my wife is looking at me, so I have to say true. I came out of the door and I said hello to somebody. And as I was talking to the shop, another guy pounced at me and said, "You're a man from yard." I said, "Yes." He said, "Get married tomorrow. And I want you to come to the wedding." I said, "Where the wedding is?" He said, "Not so easy, so." He said, "You look like you have some sense." He said, "Go to university?" I said, "Yes, I'm a student." He said, right shot. Now, this is very much cheap. You have to raffle the cake, and you have to charge down to the bride. The whole custom from St. Elizabeth. And but wait, first MC job. The dance, I charged for the cake, offset the cake. And everybody lined up, and you had to, the bride put a thing around here, when you put your dollar in there, and you gotta dance. And afterwards, I got $60. And I said, "You did well. So I'm planning to try again. First of all, to begin, maybe you will okay, I'm just trying to ladies who wish to catch, please come forward. Where is the line going to be? All ladies over 6 and under 19 who are single or
You know that? You might catch one and get married.
Three, let's go! Repeat performance. Julie, please step a little bit closer. This wedding. Hold it, Julie. Hold by your father's tennis playing skills. Deep breath. Use both hands. That's a good tennis player shot. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. And Gordon, you might as well get on the floor.
Just show some name.
No older fellas? No 80-year-old? 70-year-old? Young fella in red? You want to join? No, not yet. Come, Andrew, you're up front. Okay. Now we got all of that. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3 bow ties in the group. Okay. At the count of 4, Gordon, listen carefully. At the count of 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. 4.
Well done.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory, greets the day with hope and gratitude. You fill my heart with laughter, take away and make it better, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. You fill my heart with what you do.
Tonight's a night for young lovers and for old lovers. And we're going to ask the parents of the bride and the groom to get on the floor and weep. And Loxley, this is not Beethoven.
You always want to be kind. So I was among all the glory, while you were wonderful to me. Beautiful face without a name. So beautiful smile without a
Yeah.
You look at me when we kiss goodnight. You've given me the freedom no other love has known. And now I thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. The countless ways you've touched my heart is more than I can say. More than I can say. The beauty that you've shown to me takes my breath away, takes my breath away. A picture perfect painting, that's what our love is. And yes, I need you so, need you so. And now I know I found the masterpiece in you. The work of art is true, and I treasure you. Had I not found you, a lost and lonely soul, this world could show me nothing new. But now my life's a canvas painted with your love. Will always be, always be. And now I see the two of us together through time will never part. This fairy tale we're sharing is real inside our hearts. Let it be forever, never will it end. This promise I do make, heaven is